In May 2023, I was able to travel back to the Philippines after 6 years of moving to Canada. I was there for 2 months, traveling my hometown province of La Union and other parts of the country. For me, my art speaks from my identity as a Filipino. It's exploring and sort of re-educating, but also retaining the identity of my Filipino identity. I think within the migration in Canada, there's this challenge of how do you carry your culture during your migration, not being your hometown? And for me, my art speaks in a way that I'm constantly re-educating and also relearning things as days go by.
I had previously gone to Palm Springs for a trip, just for a vacation. I went to like Joshua Tree and Coachella Valley, and I was really interested in the way the light looked there, but also sort of like being Iranian, I saw some resemblances to the way the desert looks in Iran. So when I came back and there was an opportunity to apply for the grant, I wrote a proposal to go to those national preserves in the US, in Nevada and California, and to sort of collect photography of this light. A lot of what I've been working with recently has been around the exhibition space itself. So I capture the gallery room that I'm going to show in, and sort of in this improvisational process, I make prints of those photographs and then I like collage them together, I fold them, I draw on them, I manipulate them, and then I rephotograph them and reprint them. And sort of what that does is, I think, creates this illusion, or this what we call like a trompe-l'oeil effect, because you can't tell which part is in the image and which part is on the wall. The goal for me isn't so much for the work to get me somewhere, but rather just to have the ability to keep working.
Drawing has always been the ultimate medium that I find relatable the most, as in it's very simple in a way. I think this process of drawing leads me to see things differently or experience time differently. And therefore my work takes a lot of time to kind of produce them, and especially drawing is such a slow medium that every trace is really done by my bodily gesture. My plan is I will be going to Hong Kong in December this year. A part of the land that I've never been, which is the oldest stratigraphic layer in Hong Kong. And there are rocks that are formed like 160 million years ago. Going to Hong Kong and seeing those landscapes and formations, I really want to understand landscape in a sense of in relationship with my body.
As a child of a Canadian Forces veteran, I moved around a lot. So my relationship with home and community is, I would say, pretty unstable because of this frequent relocation. So what I'm exploring in my work is the stability of housing, our connection to home and housing, how it is that we create these ties and turn something from a building to a home. I had proposed going to Southern Ontario to go to an area of Canada that had a significant amount of military bases that I could travel in between to do research, get source imagery, do some site visits, and revisit these locations that are quite significant to me. To know that the university and the Audain Foundation put that backing behind my work and what I'm endeavoring to do is always really significant. Sort of makes you feel like what I'm doing is important, and to feel recognized just makes you want to continue pursuing and climbing that uphill climb.